Hey guys, this is Clyde with Direct Success Enterprises, and today I am outlining my top 3 strategies for making sure that you concentrate on the leads that are going to purchase. And it is accompanied by an article written by my friend Jack Kleinfelter of the same topic. When I was a salesperson in South Texas, I had over 1,500 leads. So you can imagine how important it was for me to make sure I was not wasting my time. So if we look at the leads like a stack of cards, we would say anything between a 2 and a 10, these were people who were not going to purchase. But anything that was a jack and above, those were people that were going to purchase, and the best purchase is an ace because those were like the whales. Those were the big cano deals. So I had to try to figure out a way to make sure that I was not spending my time talking to a 2. So this is what I did. Number 1, if somebody didn't respond to me, I had called, I had emailed, I had texted, and I had not heard anything in return, I would say, obviously, this person doesn't want to have a conversation. They don't want to talk to me. So I'm not going to spend my time with that person. The second person that I would disqualify was somebody who was rude. If I called and they responded in a way like, hey, don't ever call me again, or they would write back in a text, don't call me, I don't want to hear from a salesperson. Right? I would disqualify them too. I wouldn't reach out. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I'm a salesperson. Number 3 is if there was a person that was just, talking about price. Oh, what's your best price on XYZ? Well, that's not a good deal either. Those were the 3 types of people that I would just disqualify right away. The problem with this strategy is, while it did save me a lot of time on outreach, there were 2 main things that happened as a result. Number 1 is that somebody who never got back to me came in and they purchased, and they didn't purchase from me. And I did not know that until it was way too late, that this person who purchased an instrument was my lead to follow up with, but I just never did. The second thing is, when you've got a lot of free time, owners like to fill that free time with go dust the pianos, or go make some sales tags, or make me a flyer for this event. They love to do that. So if you have a lot of free time on your hand, they will give you something to do. So I promised you a bonus that changed the way that I looked at all of my prospects, and that bonus is this. Instead of trying to look at the prospects this way and find which ones were the ones that were worth chasing, I would look at them this way. In other words, they all looked exactly the same. And because they looked exactly the same, I had to treat them all like they were aces. So I would send them things that I felt were valuable to them. And over the course of many months, many weeks, or many years, I began to establish credibility with these customers. I began to establish a rapport. What I found was, even if they had never talked to me throughout the course of months, years, weeks, whatever it was, they would reach out to me when the timing and the need intersected. When it was time for them to purchase, they would reach out because I had already established credibility and rapport without even really knowing it. So as a result, I sold a lot more pianos. So I want to encourage you, Jack's article is either here on the resource page or there's a link in our description. I want to encourage you to look at that article, and I want to encourage you to give me your thoughts. Have you done this before? Is there some other way that you're using to make sure that you are getting the most out of your leads? Is there something that works better for you? Leave me a comment and let me know. I'm Clyde with Direct Success Enterprises, and as always, I want to wish you happy selling.